Hello everyone, John Adolfi here. Welcome to our new listing located at 12 Homer Street in Union Springs. Now, this is Cayuga County and the zip code is 13160. We have here is a good size home built in 1840. It's got nearly 2,500 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 2 full baths, yep. And in just a moment I'm going to show you that it does have a garage. There you go, to the left there, you can see it. Let me show you around the back side. And this is a bank-owned foreclosure. It's been foreclosed and the bank currently owns it and they're reselling it. Exterior looks pretty nice, to be honest with you. You know, it's got central air there, you can see. Inside though, you're going to see it's going to need, you know, a bit of work. And there's that garage right there we were talking about earlier. Nice sized garage. All right, let's head inside. So some of the waymarks of this home's age, 1840, do the math. What does that make it? 180 years old. They're still present, which is good. But as you can see, the neglect and the use through the years, and usually that's the case with a lot of the foreclosures in general, you know. And just be aware that with these larger homes comes more cost because of the square footage. It's pretty elementary, right? But, you know, a 1,000-foot square home versus a 2,500 square foot home, there's going to be, you know, considerable amount of more. If all things were equal, that is, you know. Those ceiling tiles, yep, they can be either replaced with the same type of ceiling tiles or you can sheetrock. You know, having a home inspector come through is always a great idea, or a contractor, you know, as you're, you know, assessing base sticker price acquisition, so to speak, and then, you know, what it's going to take to fix it up. Most of the time, for investors typically pay cash for a property. Very rarely, if ever, they try to finance the property itself. It can be very, very difficult to do that. For owner-occupant types, it's easier to do the rehab loan, unless you have the cash to do it. And the great thing about having cash is that there's no hassle from the bank as far as condition. And then after you get it cleaned up a little bit, you can have the bank come in and give you a home equity line of credit or a mortgage on the house for investor or for person who's going to live in it. Now, investors, it's usually 75% loan to value, which is nice. That means you get 75 cents out of every dollar that they appraise it for. Owner-occupant types, those are going to live in it, that this doesn't really concern you as much. But if you were to get a home equity line of credit, pay your 401k back or your angel investor, your uncle, whatever, that you can get up to 90% loan to value. So you get 90 cents for every dollar that they appraise it for. So that'd be kind of cool. You pay cash, come in there, clean it up some. You don't have to do all the remodeling. Clean it up some, get everything functioning, and then have the bank come out and give you a home equity line of credit. And we're just showing you all the little naughties throughout the house. So you kind of get a sense or a feel for it before you decide that you want to spin your wheels, spend your time to take a closer look at it. Now, as we showed you earlier, and I didn't point it out, but you saw that that's Cayuga Lake. So it's not on the water, but it certainly has a beautiful water view. All right, so as we conclude the upstairs tour, let's head to the basement. Now, your hot water tank looks newer, but as you can see, and so does the furnace, but you can see the reflection there that there's just a little bit of standing water in the basement, which is not totally untypical with the type of foreclosures. Now, here's something that if you ever go inside these, you look for, and that's the watermark. That way it gives you an idea of how far up it went. and it doesn't look like it went up that far. Give us a call if you'd like to know more.